What up, guys? It's Paul Purnell here for 5-minute movie reviews. Got Willie Razor in the back.
What's up?
So this is gonna be kind of a funny review because I've seen the movie Jupiter Ascending, but he hasn't seen the movie. He spoiled Era for me, so I don't feel bad. Jupiter Ascending is a science fiction film. Some people are calling it a science fiction fantasy. I think they're wrong. It's definitely just a sci-fi. You know, they have these dragon guys in it, but they're definitely supposed to be aliens and not dragons. So there's no magic, therefore it is not a fantasy.
Sorry, guys.
Jupiter Ascending is about a housemaid who is Russian of birth, comes to America, cleans people's toilets, lives in Chicago, and then suddenly finds out that she is the heir to an intergalactic inheritance. This inheritance includes the planet Earth. And so the movie unfolds as, you know, the other people that rule and own like all these planets and stuff find out about her and want to kill her. This movie was PG-13 and it cost $176 million to make. So that is some major bank. But to put that in perspective, Avengers cost $220 million to make.
Damn.
So yeah, let's start with the cinematography. It's pretty interesting, I would say in general, when you're trying to make a movie like this that is so effects driven. I mean, almost every shot in the movie has some sort of effect other than her scrubbing like a toilet. And that being said, I think they did a really good job working the effects and the cinematography. Obviously, they would have had to use a lot of green screen. If you don't know what that is, I'll put a link below. The overall idea of what they did, they definitely pulled it off, I thought. Made a lot of really amazing looking visuals. My wife said she liked it a lot better than Interstellar. I think probably cinematography-wise, Interstellar was probably better, but visual effects and integrating it all together and having just really, really cool-looking visuals, I would say that Jupiter Ascending blew Interstellar out of the water.
Yes.
Acting, I'm checking on my phone for my notes. So let's get on to acting. First off, obviously there was a few pretty well-known stars in this. Mila
Kunis, my future wife.
Mila Kunis, his future wife. Yeah, so she was in it. Channing Tatum. For some reason, I always think his name is Tatum Channing. I don't know why. For some reason in my brain, that works better. So he was in it. He's pretty awesome. And then also Sean Bean, you know, a favorite from Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. Other than that, there was other actors in it, but nobody I really was like, oh, that person. Everybody did a pretty decent job. So overall, I thought the acting was good. It helped with the story. It didn't pull me out. You know, nothing amazing, probably no Oscars, but it was a super fun movie, so who cares about that? One of my favorite parts, the VFX or visual effects or computer graphics. So the VFX were really great. I thought the designers did an amazing job. First off, I want to talk about the spaceships. I loved the spaceship design. That was probably one of my favorite things, the way that they could reconfigure their wings and they're like flying all over the place and they turn into like a submarine and yeah, it was just really cool. Maybe I'll just post one of those right here. I loved that. One of the things I didn't love as much was definitely the gravity skating boot thing. He looked like a speed skater, and for some reason, all I could think of was that movie Whip It, where they're like the speed skaters. So it was like space roller derby. So he's just like flying around all the time doing this, and like he's caught her on his back and. Anyway, it wasn't my favorite. I think something else could have been done there to make it a bit cooler. Maybe they really liked speed skating. The rest of the effects were astounding. I loved how they used some real practical places inside of the spaceship in one scene where they have like this marriage ceremony thing you can see in the trailer. They actually used a real cathedral, like an ancient cathedral in London, to film the interior, and then they just used visual effects to spice it up, which I thought was really, overall, very interesting idea. So this movie was rated PG-13, and I think that was a fair rating. It was violent, there was a lot of fighting, but they didn't really show blood or guts or nobody's limbs coming off or anything like that. So it's PG-13, you could definitely bring your kids, no problem. So that's my review, guys. I hope you liked it. I would give this movie 8 out of 10 tickets. I really liked the movie overall. I definitely will see it again, but probably more because I really love the visual effects. I would definitely recommend it to my friends. If you like science fiction, if you like cool fighting, if you really like awesome VFX and designs, this is definitely gonna be a fun movie and a worthwhile watch. Guys, if you like that, definitely check out my rewrite. If you like the movie or don't like the movie, maybe you've got some similar thoughts I do, and you can leave a comment below or on my rewrite, and I'll be posting my rewrite also with this video, and you can click this link to check it out. The next movie I'm going to review is going to be The Seventh Son. That's going to be a fun fantasy. So there you got it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. Really appreciate it. And go ahead and comment below any movies, past, present, or future, that you'd like to see me review and get my take on it, and any movies you'd like me to do a 1-minute rewrite on. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Story-wise, you know, there was some stuff that could have been better, but I'll pick those bones in my rewrite, which you can check out in my other video, and click it right there. Also, the character design was very interesting. I liked a lot of it, except for some of the splices, which is like the genetically altered people. Like this one girl with like these giant ears like this, and I couldn't take her seriously. Seriously, I mean, just like these giant ears. And like, what? Okay, evil ear girl. So anyway, other than that, I thought the dragons were super cool looking, and there was a few other cool alien sort of race things that were very interesting. The one thing I thought about the dragons is they all sort of wore what reminded me of a British guy. Like they had like a scarf, they had like a long jacket, you know, they're walking around, and I felt like they could have had some sort of cool armor or something to maybe make them a little more interesting. Let me do that again since I was looking at my card like a loser. Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Bebo. What's another one?